Well, hello there. Welcome to Meeting Expectations. I'm Pete LaFrance, the old Growler. What we do here is we take a look at a can of beer, a bottle of beer, sometimes wine or a spirit might drop by. We're all friends in fermentation. We take a look at the label, we read the artwork, we do everything on here, find out what they're trying to sell us, we crack it open and see if it meets expectations. Also, since you folks asked, we are starting to rate these on a scale of 1 star. They showed up. 5 stars, an outstanding beer. All right, well, a few things before we get started. First off, all beer should be served at the correct temperature. Lagers between 37 and 47 degrees Fahrenheit, and ales between 50 and 55 degrees Fahrenheit. I use a ThermoWorks pen to the thermometer to test the temperature of all of the beers. That way, nobody has a leg up. There is a link in the description box below if you are interested. Also, we always use the same style of glassware. That way nobody has a leg up when it comes to clarity or aromatics. And finally, style of beer, the beer style of as far as tasting goes, traditionally most folks will take a look, they'll smell, they'll sip, and they'll pontificate. Well, I sip first. Why? Wine expert Fred Dex explains it all to you a lot better than I can. All right, what do we have today? Today, from the other half brewing company here in Brooklyn, New York, they have a high density HDHC. So that's a lot of hops in there. It's an oyster. It's a double dry hopped pale ale. It's got the oysters on there. I don't know why. We're going to have to find out. Let's take a look. Okay, it says. Oh, this is the government warning telling me I should not be a pregnant woman operating heavy machinery. And it's brewed by the Other Half Brewing Company, Center Street in Brooklyn, New York. And let's see, here we go. It has Citra Incognito, Central, and a Cryo Citra. A hazy pale ale with a blend of hand-selected hops, giving notes of grapefruit, complex tropical citrus, and lychee. A high-density hop-charged version brewed for Citra Week, and 6% alcohol by volume. What doesn't quite tell me what the oyster has to do with this, so I'm a little worried about this. But I'm imagining it's going to be a very hazy, very thick, and kind of like a smoothie of a real hop blast. Let's open it up and see if it meets those expectations. Oh yeah, that's about as creamy as you can possibly get. Yep. Okay, well, it certainly looks the part of a double dry hopped pale ale. Oh, I don't know how a double dry hopped pale ale looks like, but we're going to try and see what it tastes like. Cheers. Yeah, I took 2 sips. It's around 2 in the afternoon on Thursday. My taste buds are on siesta. They need to be woke. Well, they're woke now. Let's see. Make sure the temperature is right. What we got here? It's 50 degrees Fahrenheit, so that is right on as far as the temperature. So you can't argue with that. It looks like one. Well, let's see what the olfactory friends have to say. There's a hint of herb, of kind of a different type, maybe of thyme, maybe a little rosemary, a little thyme in there for sure. Let's see what the taste buds have to say about that. There's a lush body to that, full body, but it's not a real It's not a real punch in the jaw as far as the hops go. It's a, you know, I took 2 sips. It's around 2 in the afternoon on Thursday. My taste buds are on siesta. They need to be woke. Well, it's not a real It's very nicely balanced. In fact, usually you expect in something that's labeled double dry hopped that you're going to be getting a real nose full and a real, but it takes a while, but it delivers, but it's in a most pleasant way. That's for sure. All right, well, does HDHC Oyster double dry hopped pale ale from other half meet expectations? Well, I tell you, I was kind of confused when I saw the label, and I'm still a little confused, so I guess it does meet expectations. As far as rating it from 1 star to 5 stars, I'm going to have to go to 3 on this one. It's a noble effort. It's nicely balanced, but well, it's just kind of there. If you enjoyed this presentation, please click on the subscribe button and the bell. That way you won't miss any of our presentations. A thumbs up would be great, share us with your friends, and a comment would be really appreciated. I'm Pete LaFrance, the Old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.